I cannot give acknowledgement to him. I heard you say God's grace multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
How much have God impacted this journey in which you've been going through with the eat and everything else?
I grew up outside, you know what I'm saying? I was going outside, I was in go-go's, like, I'm talking about so many near-death experiences or so many people close to me that's not here, you know what I'm saying? And it's only by God's grace. I'm not the smartest person in the world. I'm not, like I said, I'm not the toughest guy in the world. I'm not the most tactical guy in the world. Nothing. Like, it's all because of God's grace. If you make it out of this city, you're a chosen one. You know what I'm saying? And all those people that didn't, they were chosen for a different mission to God. Maybe to be an angel, you know what I'm saying, to do something else. But if you're still here, if you're still doing your thing, you got a clear mind, and you ain't letting nothing stop you, that's by God's grace. We not that superhuman. We not that tough. We not that tight to be thinking that we out here functioning and doing things by ourselves. And, you know, a lot of times if you're not acknowledging God's grace, if you're not acknowledging God, you will be humble.
Man, I totally agree. I mean, we can basically say we came from the same environment.
Yeah, for sure. We go back. We got our family know each other and everything.
Yeah, so it's like our family knew each other, and we were just the product of that.
Yeah.
So we both, you know, you being from the Edgewood area, me being from the Montana area, but we both in Northeast kids.
Yeah, my father's side from Montana.
Yeah, from the neighborhood, and it's just ruthless, bro. And so I just give all the praise and the congratulations to you, bro, to what you doing, bro, because I know how hard it is.
You can't fall for it.
I know how hard it is to make that right instead of making that left.
I ain't never cared about what nobody thought about me. I was straight up about my mother and God, straight up.
But that's a blessing in itself.
Never cared.
Because everyone can't say that, bro.
Yeah.
Everyone can't just say that they don't care what the next person think about them. This whole society is built around what people think about them. And so to be a separatist, to be someone different in that mindset is a blessing from God, because it's easy to be controlled by the mass media about what's hot today. Because what's hot today might not be hot tomorrow.
Can't nobody hold me down. The weight got lifted off my shoulders when, you know, my mother was able to cry tears of joy and tell me how proud she was of me. You know what I'm saying? So as long as I could keep doing that and let God use me for however he want to use me, man, I ain't tripping off anything. Like, it's times where I'm human too. I fall for it too. I get down a little bit, but at my strongest, you know what I'm saying? When I'm functioning how I'm supposed to be functioning, when I'm living in my purpose, none of that bother me, can't none of that get to me. It's all about making my family proud, making my family happy, and walking on the path that God paid for me, straight up. Like, everything else is just how it's supposed to be. This is stage 2. You know what I'm saying? This is where I'm supposed to prove myself. I'm supposed to build my credit for heaven. That's all this is about. So it's not supposed to be easy. It's not supposed to be fun all the time. It's not supposed to be a bunch of people that's just good. A lot of people supposed to smile in your face and you know, have that knife right behind their back. But those are all the things that's gonna build you up to be a stronger person. So I'm ready for all that. I'm prepared for all that because I stay close to God.
A lot of people don't know that, just to add this on, that when you get saved, whether you get saved while you're young or you get saved while you're younger, when you become joined into the body of God, it don't mean it's gonna get easier.
Yeah.
It just means you saved, like your life, you know.
Yeah, it's like you
your soul is saved, but it actually gets harder.
Yeah, you
because now
soldiers.
God has to cleanse you.
You chose yourself to be a soldier. And that's why that's how I look at it as. I'm a soldier of God, and if you follow, you know, I'm not a real biblical person, but I do read and take things from the Bible. If you just look at Jesus' life, like, so how you think it's gonna be for you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. And last but not least, as we wrap this great interview up, I have one question. Are you going to bring back the red, the blue, and the yellow dreads? I mean, fool, that was your staple, fool. Yeah. Like, I knew it was you when I seen them, bro. I ain't gonna lie, you was swagging it too, bro. Like, back in like 2014, 2015, 17. And then you used to have the different variations. I see you then went back to your natural hair color. Yeah. And it looks sweet.
Appreciate
ain't nothing wrong with it, you know. But I remember, bro, was that just something that you did at that time and you grew out of? It was just a phase? Or you might see it coming back? Or What's going on with the
Man,
dreads,
tell you
man?
the truth, like I was dating a wonderful young lady at the time, and she died that joint for me, and we just stopped dating. So
Oh
I
yeah.
never got that joint again. Like,
And you was looking sweet with it.
but I
though,
might
bro.
bring it back. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my hair more healthy right now. It's getting longer. I wasn't taking care of it like I'm supposed to. So I'm trying to get my hair real healthy, and it might come back, man. I might have to bring it back because I didn't know that was a staple. You know what I'm saying? I thought a lot of people knew me from that silhouette because my hair used to stick up when I first started growing and everything like that. So it's
Yeah.
like you can mark me from a mile away, but people still be like noticing me from way far away. Like I'm like, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? But now
It
that
was
you say
definitely
that,
a staple,
now
bro.
that you say that, I'm gonna have to bring it back for sure.
Yeah, bro. It was definitely a staple. And I mean, you've been doing big things, bro. I see the best is yet to come for
For
you.
sure, man. Thank you.
And what
You
you
too,
had.
man. I'm proud of you. I'm gonna give you your flowers now. You know, this is the first of many interviews with us, bro.
I hope so.
For sure.
I really do hope so, bro. Like, and just to add this in, bro, you was my inspiration, bro. When we was at college and you came from the same area I came from. You went to the same college I went to. You feel me? You went through it. You came back home like I came back home, and you elevated. You feel me?
Bro,
All
and
in
that's
your
what
name.
this shit is about, bro.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't get that shit. And it's like, you're not gonna understand me, you're not gonna understand my story, you're gonna get it a little bit later, man. And it might not be while I'm here on this earth, but people not gonna understand me and not gonna understand my purpose because that's my money. That's my everything. Anything that people grind for, strive for, when I get that from people, like that's my everything right there. When somebody say, man, you inspired me, you motivated me, that's like, all right, I'm that's what let me know like God is real, man. Cause that's what I want. That's all I ever wanted God to use me for. Like all these earthly things, you know what I'm saying? I can care less for them for real. Like I indulge, I do. I'm not a perfect man. But when somebody tell me like, man, you motivated me, you inspired me to do something else, man. Like that's how I know like that's the shit that touched my heart, bro. And let me know like, man, you gonna be all right, Leek. Like you doing your thing, bro. Like people gonna remember you forever, bro.
And just to let you know, bro, you was one of the ones that inspired me. I wouldn't be right here behind this camera or in front of it or doing anything with the camera if it wasn't for Leek running around the campus taking pictures of a nigga. You feel me? Like, and just to see where that went to the next phase, to the next phase, to ownership, to revenue, to money, to your own brand, to your own shoe. Where do it stop, man? This shit is lit.
Yeah, it's going
Shout
up,
out
bro.
to Eat.
Shout out to
Hey,
Eat, elevate
shout
all the
out to
time.
the interview,
Yesterday
bro.
was yesterday. If you don't eat, you die in the street. You did.
You know. Hey, man, I'm glad you stopped by with Dame. This is I Got Time Today. And you know it. Leek, Eat is up.
Your dead walls up, man.